G'day folks, Rob here in the garage tonight, just going through some camping gear, making sure I've got everything in order for a big trip I've got coming up. I haven't announced it yet, that will be coming in a video to come. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to follow along the journey. It's going to be quite a big trip, quite an epic trip, and looking to document the whole thing. But that's not the reason for this video. The reason for this video is I was getting ready for the fire pit and everything, making sure that's okay. And something that's very, very popular whenever I pull it out at camp is, amongst other campers and whoever else I'm camping with, is this guy. It's the Drifta Blow Torch. Now, that's its technical name. I tend to call it a flamethrower, and you'll see why soon. I'll fire it up and give you a look at it. Basically, it's very, very simple to use. It runs on these butane cartridges, a couple of dollars each. You've all seen them, Bunnings, BCF, Tent World, all those places sell these. What this does is makes lighting your campfire extremely easy. Now, the way you go about it is you grab your cartridge here, take the lid off it. Now, what happens here, I don't know, hopefully you can see it in the video there. You've got this little lug here, and then that slot there, which would normally go in sort of your stove top, and you'd line it up with the groove, and then you'd be able to fire up your camp stove. This works on the same sort of principle. So you come along, you grab your torch here, you pop that in so it lines up, and then you twist to the left. And that's it. It's locked, ready and loaded as such. Now to control it is super, super easy. You got a little dial on the back here, and to the left, you can probably hear the gas there starting to come out. The more gas you let out, obviously, the larger the flame will be. And if you turn it to the right, it takes the gas away, so you can't hear the gas coming out there at the moment. And to make it fire, and for the flamethrower to be active, you just pull the trigger. So what I'll do, I'll give you a quick look at it now. Luckily it's a little bit dark now, so we'll see how it looks. So again, I've already mounted it, turned it over, locked it on. You turn the little knob to the left, you can hear the gas there, and then literally pull the trigger. And obviously I'm turning it right up. Hopefully you can see it in the light. I'll bring it over to the dark area. And once you let go of the trigger, it'll still stay on. So it's not a trigger, push, pull and release situation. You pull the trigger and it's on. To turn it off, you go back around to your dial and you turn it to the left. And eventually, it'll go out when you get all the way to the end of the dial. Fantastic little unit and quite impressive. It'll light your fire straight up within seconds. There's no mucking around with matches and little lighters, and the little flame comes back and burns your fingers and all that sort of carry on. Don't need to worry about any of that. These go for about $25 at Drifta, $24.90 I think to be exact. Jump on their website, you'll be able to check it out. The quality in this is great. I've had this for about 12 months and it's never failed on me, never not ignited. The metal does get hot to touch. Obviously, you probably wouldn't really run it as long as I did just then, but it does get hot to touch, so just be careful of that. And what I tend to do as well when I'm not using it is I'll take it off and just have it sitting next to it or whatever. I wouldn't travel with it on just in case that starts to move and then, your can falls on something and it ignites the trigger, then, your camper trailer or your van or whatever might go up in smoke. But perfect for lighting campfires. Highly recommend it, $24.90. There's a couple of other versions getting around in other stores. Try to go to Drifta, guys, or an Aussie-made company, at least, an Aussie-owned company. These aren't made in Australia, however, supporting them from an Australian company to buy them from there, you're doing the best you can at that point. But anyway, I'll wrap it up there, just a quick one. I call it the flamethrower, but the Drifta Blow Torch. Jump onto Drifta and check it out. Thanks, guys. See you soon.